The alarm on my phone screams at 4:57 a.m., and I slap it quiet before it wakes Noah. My tiny apartment is still dark, only the street light outside painting orange stripes across the wall. I lie there for 5 seconds, just 5, staring at the ceiling and telling myself today everything changes. I have been waiting for this interview for 3 weeks. Carter Enterprises. Personal assistant to the CEO himself. The salary is more money than I have ever seen in 1 year. Health insurance, paid vacation, even a Christmas bonus big enough to finally move us out of this one-bedroom place where Noah and I share a mattress on the floor. I roll out of bed, my feet cold on the cracked tiles. First thing first, coffee. The cheap kind that tastes like burnt toast, but it's hot and it keeps me moving. While it drips, I open the fridge. Half a carton of milk, 3 eggs, and 1 slice of bread. That's it. If I don't get this job, we're eating cereal with water again by Friday. I tiptoe to the corner where Noah sleeps curled up like a kitten, his favorite dinosaur blanket pulled up to his nose. My heart does that thing it always does when I look at him, like it grows too big for my chest. He is 4 years old with messy brown curls and the longest eyelashes you ever saw. People always say he looks exactly like me, same green eyes, same stubborn little chin. I kiss his forehead super soft so he doesn't wake up yet. Today is Tuesday. The daycare called last night. Pipes burst, whole building flooded, closed for the whole week. My mom lives 6 hours away and works nights. My sister is deployed overseas. My friends, well, most of them disappeared the day I told them I was keeping the baby. So it's just us. Always just us. I stand in the bathroom mirror and try to make myself look like a woman who has her life together. Hair in a neat bun, the only blazer I own that still fits after 2 years, black skirt I ironed twice. A little makeup so I don't look like I cried myself to sleep last night, which I did. I practice my smile. Hi, I'm Emily Thompson. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Again. Hi, I'm Emily Thompson. My voice cracks. I clear my throat and try one more time. 6:15 a.m. time to wake Noah. Baby, time to get up. I whisper, rubbing his back. He makes the cutest little grumpy sound and buries his face deeper. I laugh even though nothing is funny right now. Come on, superhero. Mommy has a big meeting today. You're coming with me, okay? We're going on an adventure. He opens one eye. Will there be snacks? Lots of snacks. I promise, even though I only have 2 granola bars in my purse. I dress him in his best outfit. Tiny jeans, red Spider-Man shirt, and the light-up shoes he loves because they make him feel fast. I pack his little backpack. 1 juice box, the granola bars, 3 toy cars, and his stuffed bear named Mr. Fluff. I put an extra diaper in my own bag just in case, because 4-year-olds are unpredictable. 7:02 a.m. We're out the door. The bus stop is 4 blocks away and it's already starting to rain. That cold October rain that soaks right through everything. I pull Noah's hood up and hold him close under my umbrella. He sings Wheels on the Bus, the whole way loud and off-key, and people on the bus smile at him. For 30 minutes I almost feel normal. 7:48 a.m. downtown. The Carter Enterprises building is the tallest one on the street, all glass and steel shining like a palace. I look up and my stomach flips. This is it. This is the door that can change everything. I take Noah's hand. Ready, baby? He nods big. Ready, mommy. We walk through the spinning doors into the fanciest lobby I have ever seen. Marble floors, huge chandelier, even a waterfall wall. It smells like money and lemon cleaner. My wet shoes squeak loud. People in perfect suits rush past us, talking on phones, carrying coffee cups with the company logo. I walk straight to the big front desk. The receptionist is a tall lady with blonde hair pulled back so tight it looks painful. Her name tag says Mrs. Karen. She looks up and her eyes go from my face to Noah, then to my face again. Her smile disappears. Good morning, I say, trying to sound calm.
I'm Emily Thompson.
I have an interview at 8:30 with Ms. Jennifer from HR. Mrs. Karen doesn't answer right away. She just stares at Noah like he's a puppy that wandered in by mistake. Ma'am, she finally says, voice sharp. This is a professional office building. Children are not permitted inside. My heart drops to my shoes. I know, I say quickly. I'm so sorry. The daycare flooded last night and I had nobody to watch him. The interview is only 30 minutes. I promise he'll be quiet. He can sit right here with his coloring book. Please. Noah tugs my hand. Mommy, am I in trouble? No baby, you're perfect. I whisper to him, then look back at Mrs. Karen. Please. This job is everything to me. Her lips get thinner. Company policy is very clear. No exceptions. You'll have to reschedule. Reschedule? They told me on the phone this was the only slot for 2 months. I feel tears pushing behind my eyes, but I blink them back hard. I cannot cry in front of Noah. Please, I say again, voice shaking now. I've been preparing for weeks. I took 2 buses to get here. I swear he won't make a sound. Mrs. Karen picks up the phone. Security, front desk, please. My whole body goes cold. No, wait, I beg. Don't do this. 2 big security guards appear from nowhere. One of them gives me a sorry little smile, but the other one just says, "Ma'am, you need to leave the building now." Noah's lip starts to tremble. Mommy. I pick him up fast, hugging him tight so he doesn't see me cry. His little arms wrap around my neck. I turn to walk out, legs like jelly, feeling every single person in the lobby staring at us. I'm 2 steps from the door when a deep voice cuts through the whole lobby like thunder. Stop. What is going on here? I freeze. I turn around slowly. A man in a dark navy suit is standing in the middle of the lobby. Tall, broad shoulders, dark hair. Eyes so blue they almost don't look real. Everyone around him suddenly looks nervous. Even Mrs. Karen stands up straighter. She whispers loud enough for me to hear. That's Mr. Carter, the CO. And he is walking straight toward us. I'm still holding Noah tight against my chest when Mr. Carter reaches us. The whole lobby feels like someone pressed the mute button. Nobody moves. Nobody even breathes loud. He stops right in front of me. Up close he smells like expensive soap and rain. His eyes are not angry, they are just looking. First at Noah, then at me, then at the 2 security guards who suddenly look like they want to disappear. Put the phone down, Karen, he says without turning around. Mrs. Karen's hand drops from the receiver so fast it makes a loud click. Mr. Carter bends his knees a little so he is eye level with Noah. Hey little man, he says, voice soft like warm honey. What's your name? Noah peeks out from my neck. He's scared, but something about this man makes him answer. Noah, he whispers. Noah, Mr. Carter repeats, smiling. Cool name. I like Spider-Man too. He taps Noah's shirt and Noah actually smiles back, tiny but real. Then Mr. Carter stands up and looks at me. And you are? Emily. Emily Thompson, I managed to say. My voice sounds far away, like it belongs to someone else. I had an interview at 8:30. I'm so sorry I brought him. The daycare flooded and I didn't have anyone and... He lifts one hand gently and I stop talking. Karen, he says, still looking at me. Did we just try to throw a mother and her child out into the rain because of company policy? Mrs. Karen opens her mouth, closes it, opens it again. Nothing comes out. Ms. Jennifer from HR suddenly appears from the side hallway, heels clicking fast. She looks panicked. Mr. Carter, sir, I can explain. He turns to her now, and for the first time his voice is ice. Explain what, Jennifer? That we punish women for being mothers? That we forget some people don't have a village to help them? Ms. Jennifer goes white. We have rules, sir. Rules? He repeats like the word tastes bad. Tell me, Jennifer, when was the last time you took 2 buses with a 4-year-old at 7 in the morning just to have a chance? She has no answer. Mr. Carter looks back at me. My eyes are full of tears, I can't stop now. One slides down my cheek and drops onto Noah's hair. He sees it. Something changes in his face, soft, almost hurt. Then he does the last thing I expect. He reaches out and takes Noah's tiny hand, the one that isn't wrapped around my neck. Come with me, he says quietly. Both of you. I blink. What? Interview is still happening, he says. Just not down here. He starts walking toward the private elevators at the back. Noah's hand is in his big one like it belongs there. I follow because my legs move on their own. Behind us I hear Mrs. Karen whisper, Sir, the board meeting is in 20 minutes. Move it to 10. He calls back without stopping. The gold elevator doors slide open. He steps inside and holds them for us. Noah looks up at me with huge eyes. Mommy, are we in trouble? No, baby, I whisper, stepping in with him. I think something amazing is happening. The doors close. Just the three of us in the quiet elevator. Mr. Carter presses the button for the 30th floor, then looks down at Noah again. Hey Noah. You ever been in an elevator that goes this fast? Noah shakes his head. Hold on to mommy tight. Here we go. The elevator shoots up so smooth it feels like flying. Noah giggles, the sound echoing off the walls. Mr. Carter smiles at the sound, then looks at me. His voice is low so only I can hear. Emily, whatever happens in the next 30 minutes, you are safe now. You and Noah. I promise. The elevator dings. The doors open straight into the biggest office I have ever seen. Floor-to-ceiling windows, the whole city tiny below us. A couch longer than my entire apartment. A desk made of dark wood that probably costs more than a car. He walks to a small table in the corner where there are coloring books and brand new crayons still in the box. Noah, these are for kids who visit me sometimes, he says. You can use every single color if you want. Noah's eyes go round. He looks at me for permission. I nod, still unable to speak. Noah slides down from my arms and runs to the table like it's Christmas morning. Mr. Carter turns to me. Emily, he says gently, sit down. Breathe. I sit on the edge of the huge leather chair. My hands are shaking. He sits across from me, not behind the big desk, just a normal chair like we're equals. Tell me everything, he says. From the beginning. No rus. I open my mouth. And for the first time in years I'm not afraid to tell the truth. And that's when my life truly begins again. The office is so quiet I can hear Noah's crayons scratching on the paper. He is already drawing a big red Spider-Man flying over the city. Every few seconds he looks up to make sure I'm still here. I give him a little smile each time. My heart is still racing, but it's not fear anymore. Something else, hope maybe. Mr. Carter, Ethan, but I can't call him that yet. Leans back in his chair and waits. No phone, no laptop, no hurry. Just waiting for me. I take a deep breath. The words come out slow at first, then faster like a river that finally breaks the ice. I was 24 when I got pregnant. I start. Noah's dad said he wasn't ready. 1 week later he was gone. No note, no phone call, nothing. Just an empty side of the closet. I tell him how I worked nights at the gas station while I was pregnant. How I cried in the bathroom between customers because my feet hurt so bad. How Noah was born 2 weeks early and I held him for the first time and promised him the world even though I had nothing. I tell him about the eviction notice last year. About eating plain rice for 4 days so Noah could have milk. About the nights I sat on the floor counting coins to see if we had enough for the bus. My voice cracks 100 times but I keep going. I am not lazy, I say, looking straight into his blue eyes. I am tired. I am so tired some days I fall asleep standing up on the bus. But I never miss a shift. I never miss a doctor visit. I never miss bedtime stories. Even when I have to make them up because we don't have books. I wipe my face with the back of my hand. This job, it's not just money. It's air. It's light. It's the first time in 4 years I can see a future that's not dark. When I finish, the room is silent again. Even Noah has stopped coloring. He is watching us with big, serious eyes. Mr. Carter doesn't speak for a long time. Then he stands up, walks to the window and looks out at the city far below. His back is to me. I think maybe I said too much. Maybe I scared him away. He turns around slowly. Emily, he says, voice low and a little rough. Do you know why I built this company? I shake my head. I was 7 when my parents died in a car crash, he says. Foster homes. Group homes. One lady used to lock the fridge at night so we wouldn't steal food. I slept in a closet once because there were too many kids and not enough beds. He looks at Noah, who is now walking over to us holding his drawing. I promise myself, Mr. Carter continues, if I ever got rich, I would never let another child feel hungry or scared because the adults around them forgot how to be human. Noah reaches up and hands him the paper. It's a picture of Spider-Man, but next to him is a tall stick man in a blue suit holding a little boy's hand. Above them Noah wrote in big shaky letters, "My new friend." Mr. Carter stares at the drawing for a long time. His eyes are shiny. He clears his throat. Emily Thompson, he says, you are hired. Starting tomorrow. Full salary, full benefits, everything we advertised and more. I cover my mouth with both hands. A sound comes out, half laugh, half sob. But, he says, holding up one finger, there is one condition. My heart stops again. He smiles soft and real. We have a daycare on the 5th floor. Best teachers in the city. Totally free for employees. Brand new playground.
No rooms.
Healthy snacks. You bring Noah every single day. No more worrying. No more closed daycares. He will be safe, happy, and 5 floors below you. I stare at him. My brain cannot understand the words. Free. I whisper. Free, he repeats. Then he kneels down so he is face to face with Noah. Noah, would you like to go to a school inside this big building? With slides and toys and new friends? Noah looks at me, eyes huge. Mommy, can we? I can't speak. I just nod fast, tears falling everywhere. Noah jumps up and down. Yes, 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 Mr. Carter stands up and offers me a box of tissues from his desk. I take 3. I finally find my voice. Thank you, I say. I don't know how to thank you. He shakes his head. You already did. You showed up. You fought. That's more than enough. He walks to his desk, presses a button on the phone.
Jennifer, cancel me 10 o'clock.
And tell legal to prepare an updated offer letter for Emily Thompson. Double the original salary, full family health coverage, immediate start. Send it to my email in 5 minutes. He hangs up before she can answer. Then he looks at his watch. It's almost 9, he says. Noah must be hungry. There's a cafe downstairs that makes the best chocolate chip pancakes in the city. My treat. We can celebrate your first day. Noah cheers so loud it echoes off the windows. I laugh through my tears. Pancakes sound perfect. Mr. Carter picks up Noah's drawing and sticks it on the wall right next to his computer with a piece of tape. Like it's the most important thing in the room. As we walk to the elevator, Noah holding one of my hands and one of Mr. Carter's, I feel lighter than I have in years. The elevator doors open. But just before we step inside, Mr. Carter stops and looks at me with a small, almost shy smile. Emily, he says quietly, this might sound crazy, but would you and Noah let me take you both to dinner tonight? Just to celebrate properly. Nothing fancy. I know a place with the best chicken nuggets and a playground outside. My heart does a funny flip. Noah answers for me. He tugs Mr. Carter's sleeve. Can we get ice cream after? Mr. Carter laughs. As much as you can eat, little man. Noah looks up at me with those big green eyes. Please, Mommy. I look at Mr. Carter, at Ethan, and for the first time in forever I don't feel alone. Yes, I say, smiling so big my cheeks hurt. We would love that. The elevator doors close on the 3 of us, and the last thing I see before they shut is Noah's drawing smiling down from the wall. The elevator opens straight into the private parking garage under the building. A shiny black car is waiting, engine already running. The driver jumps out and opens the back door for us like we are royalty. Noah's eyes go wide. Mommy, are we going in a limo? It's just a big car, baby. I laugh, but honestly it feels like a dream. Mr. Carter, Ethan, lifts Noah up and sets him in a booster seat that is already there. Brand new, still with the plastic tags. How did you? I start to ask. He just smiles. I made one phone call while you were washing your face. We drive through the city. Rain is still falling, but inside the car it's warm and quiet. Noah presses his nose to the window and points at every tall building. Ethan answers every question like it's the most important thing in the world. Yes, that one has a helicopter on top. Yes, that bridge lights up purple at night. Yes, I will bring you back to see it. I sit back and watch them. My little boy who is scared of strangers is now talking 100 miles an hour to a man who owns half the city. And Ethan is listening like Noah is the CEO. We reach the cafe. It's a cute place with colorful chairs and a corner full of toys. The lady at the door sees Ethan and bows a little. Mr. Carter, your usual table is ready. They give Noah the biggest chocolate chip pancake I have ever seen, shaped like Mickey Mouse. He attacks it like he hasn't eaten in days, which is almost true. Ethan orders coffee for himself and hot chocolate for me. When the waitress leaves, he leans forward. Emily, he says, voice serious now, I need to tell you something. My stomach drops. Here it comes. The catch. There is always a catch. He sees my face and shakes his head fast. No, nothing bad. I promise. He reaches into his jacket and pulls out a thick envelope. This is your new contract. Read it when you get home. Double salary like I said. Full health, dental, vision for you and Noah. 4 weeks paid vacation. And, he pauses, a signing bonus. Enough to pay 3 months rent in advance and buy groceries without counting every dollar. I stare at the envelope like it might bite me. I can't take all this, I whisper. It's too much. It's not charity, he says firmly. It's what you deserve. And it's what the company can easily give. I looked at your resume again last night. Top of your class. Perfect references. You should have been hired months ago. I feel tears coming again. I am so tired of crying today. He reaches across the table and covers my hand with his. His hand is warm and strong. Emily, look at me. I look up. His blue eyes are soft. I lost my mom when I was little, he says quietly. I still remember the day a teacher bought me new shoes because mine had holes. That one small thing changed everything for me. I promised myself I would be that person for someone else one day. Today is that day. Let me do this. Please. I can't speak. I just nod. Noah chooses that moment to climb into Ethan's lap with chocolate all over his face. Mr. Carter, will you come to my birthday next month? I'm turning 5. Ethan laughs and wipes Noah's cheek with a napkin. Buddy, I wouldn't miss it for the world. The rest of breakfast is easy. We talk about normal things, favorite colors, cartoons, the best ice cream flavor. For 1 hour I forget I am a broke single mom. I just feel happy. When we finish, Ethan pays and we walk outside. The rain has stopped. The sun is trying to come out. He opens the car door for us again. But before I get in, he touches my arm. One more thing, he says, almost shy. Tonight. Dinner. I made a reservation at a little Italian place. They have the best chicken nuggets for Noah and grown-up food for us. And a playground right outside. 6:30. I'll pick you up. No pressure. I would really like to spend more time with you both. My heart is beating so loud I'm sure he can hear it. Noah is already in the car yelling. Say yes, Mommy. Say yes. I laugh and the word comes out before I can overthink it. Yes. Ethan's smile is bigger than the sun that just broke through the clouds. Good, he says. Text me your address. I'll be there at 6:15. The driver takes us home. Noah falls asleep against my side before we reach our street. I carry him upstairs, still holding the thick envelope against my chest like it's made of gold. I put Noah down for his nap and sit on the edge of the bed staring at the envelope. My hands shake when I open it. Inside is the contract and a second smaller envelope. I open it. There is a check. The signing bonus. The number has so many zeros my eyes blur. There is also a handwritten note in strong, neat writing. Emily, today you reminded me why I work so hard. Thank you for trusting me with your story. See you tonight. Ethan, I press the note to my heart and cry the happiest tears of my life. At exactly 6:15 p.m. there is a knock on my door. I open it. And Ethan is standing there in jeans and a soft gray sweater, holding the biggest teddy bear I have ever seen in a bouquet of sunflowers. Noah runs past me screaming. You came. You really came. Ethan laughs and picks him up with one arm, flower still in the other hand. He looks at me, eyes shining. Ready for our first date, Emily Thompson? I smile so big it hurts. More than ready. And just like that, the new chapter begins. The restaurant is small and warm, with red check curtains and candles on every table. The owner, an old Italian man named Marco, hugs Ethan like a son the second we walk in. Ethan, you bring family tonight, he shouts, then kisses Noah on both cheeks. Noah giggles and hides behind my legs. Marco leads us to the best corner table, already set with a booster seat and a little kids menu that has cartoons on it. Noah climbs up like he owns the place. Ethan pulls out my chair for me. I feel my face get hot. We order chicken nuggets and fries for Noah, extra crispy. Spaghetti for me. Lasagna for Ethan. And a giant chocolate milkshake with 3 straws for sharing. Ethan says with a wink. While we wait, Noah colors on the paper tablecloth with the crayons Marco gave him. Ethan leans over and helps him draw a rocket ship. Their heads are close together, one dark, one curly brown. My heart does that big soft thing again. The food comes. Noah eats like he has never seen nuggets before. I eat slowly because I want this night to last forever. Halfway through dinner, Ethan puts his fork down and looks at me. Emily, he says quietly, I need to tell you something important. Here it comes. The truth. He has a girlfriend. Or he's moving to another country. Or this was all just a kind dream. I put my fork down too. Okay. He takes a deep breath. I have never brought anyone here before. Not a date. Not a friend. Not even my assistant. This is my safe place. My mom used to bring me here when I was little before everything went wrong. Marco knew her. He still keeps her picture behind the counter. I glance at the counter. There is a small framed photo of a beautiful woman with dark hair and Ethan's same blue eyes. I don't tell people my story, he continues, because most of them only see the money, the cars, the big office. They don't see the kid who used to hide under this exact table eating free bread because we had no food at home. He reaches across and takes my hand. His fingers shake a little. But today, when you told me your story in my office, I felt like someone finally saw the real me too. And I saw the real you. Brave. Strong. The best mom in the world. Noah looks up from his nuggets. Mommy is the best, he says with his mouth full. Ethan laughs softly. Yeah, she is. Then he looks back at me serious again. I know this is fast. I know we just met this morning. But I don't want tonight to be the only night. I want to take Noah to the zoo next weekend. I want to help him learn to ride a bike. I want to cook you brie. He squeezes my hand. I want to be there. For both of you. If you'll let me. I can't breathe. The whole restaurant disappears. There is only Ethan's voice and Noah's little foot kicking happily under the table. I open my mouth but no sound comes out. So I just nod. Fast. Tears falling again, happy ones. Ethan's smile is bigger than the moon. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small blue box. Noah's eyes go huge. Is that candy? Ethan laughs. Not yet, buddy. He opens the box. Inside is a silver necklace with a tiny heart charm. In the middle of the heart is a little diamond that catches every light. I saw this today and thought of you, he says. It's not an engagement ring, way too soon for that. It's a promise. That I'm here. That I'm not going anywhere. He stands up, walks around the table and fastens it around my neck. The heart rests right above my own heart. Noah claps like it's a magic show. Marco comes out with a giant chocolate cake that says, Welcome to the family, in red icing. The whole restaurant cheers. I didn't even notice them watching. We eat cake. We take silly pictures. Noah falls asleep against Ethan's chest on the ride home, chocolate still on his cheek. When we reach my apartment, Ethan carries Noah inside and tucks him into bed like he has done it 1,000 times. He even reads him the dinosaur book without being asked. I stand in the doorway watching them. My little boy safe in the arms of a man who chose us. Ethan kisses Noah's forehead, then walks over to me. He brushes a curl from my face. Good night, Emily, he whispers. Text me when you wake up. I want to hear your voice first thing. He starts to leave but I grab his hand. Ethan. He turns. Thank you, I say. For seeing us. For choosing us. He leans in and kisses my forehead soft and slow. Thank you for letting me. He leaves. The door clicks shut. I touch the little heart necklace and smile so big my face hurts. I crawl into bed next to Noah. He snuggles close in his sleep and whispers, I like Ethan, Mommy. He's nice. I kiss his curls. Me too, baby. Me too. I fall asleep with the biggest smile I have ever had. And for the first time in 4 years I don't set an alarm because tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore. 1 year later. I open my eyes to the sound of little feet running down the hallway and a man's deep laugh chasing them. Mommy's still sleeping, little monster. Shoo. Too late. The bedroom door flies open and Noah jumps onto the bed like a rocket. He is wearing Spider-Man pajamas and smells like pancakes. Mommy. Wake up. It's Saturday. Ethan said we're going to the zoo and the big toy store and ice cream after. Behind him, Ethan appears in the doorway holding a breakfast tray. He is in sweatpants and a t-shirt, hair messy, looking more handsome than any man has the right to look at 8 a.m. Happy 1-year anniversary of the best day of my life, he says, putting the tray on the bed. On the tray, pancakes shaped like hearts, fresh strawberries, coffee for me, chocolate milk for Noah, and one single sunflower in a tiny vase. Noah crawls under the blanket with me and steals a strawberry. Ethan says today is the day you said yes to everything. I laugh and kiss his sticky cheek. He's right. Ethan sits on the edge of the bed and brushes my hair from my face. Do you know what day it is exactly? He asks softly. I count in my head. 1 year since you walked into that lobby and changed our lives. He smiles. Exactly 1 year since I met the strongest, kindest, most beautiful woman in the world. And the coolest 4-year-old on the planet. Noah raises his hand. I'm 5 now. Yes, sir, 5 going on 15. Ethan laughs. We eat breakfast in bed, syrup everywhere, cartoons on the TV. Normal Saturday stuff. But my heart is so full it hurts. After the zoo, Noah fed a giraffe and screamed with joy. After the toy store, Ethan let him pick anything under $50. Noah picked 2 toys and a princess crown for me. After 3 scoops of ice cream each, Ethan drives us to the park by the river. The sun is low and golden. The same park where he first taught Noah to ride a bike without training wheels. Noah runs ahead to the playground. Ethan takes my hand. Close your eyes, he says. I do. He leads me a few steps. I hear Noah giggling like crazy. Okay, open. I open my eyes and my breath stops. The entire playground is covered in sunflowers. Hundreds of them. Tied to swings on the slide in buckets everywhere. And in the middle, Noah is holding a big sign he clearly colored himself. Mommy, will you marry my best friend? Ethan is already down on one knee. In his hand is a little velvet box. Noah is jumping up and down. Say yes, Mommy. Say yes. Ethan opens the box. Inside is the most beautiful ring. A simple silver band with 1 perfect diamond and 2 tiny green stones on the sides. Emeralds, the exact color of mine and Noah's eyes. Emily Thompson, he says, voice shaking just a little. 1 year ago I was lonely in a big office. Today I have everything because of you too. You gave me a family. You gave me love. You gave me a reason to smile every single morning. He looks at Noah, then back at me. I'm asking both of you. Noah, can I be your daddy forever? Noah screams yes. So loud the birds fly out of the trees. He throws himself at Ethan and hugs him around the neck. Then Ethan looks up at me, tears in his blue eyes. Emily, will you let me love you and protect you and eat burnt pancakes with you every Saturday for the rest of our lives? Will you marry me? I can't speak. I just drop to my knees in the grass and kiss him, hard and happy, while Noah cheers between us. Yes. I finally whisper against his lips. 1,000 times yes. He slides the ring on my finger. It fits perfectly. That night, after Noah falls asleep clutching his new stuffed giraffe, Ethan and I sit on our balcony. Yes, our balcony. We moved into his beautiful house 6 months ago. He wraps a blanket around us and pulls me close. Do you remember the first day? He asks. How could I forget? I laugh. I walked in with wet shoes and a scared little boy, and walked out with a future. He kisses my temple. And I walked in thinking I had everything, and realized I had nothing until I met you too. I look at the ring sparkling under the stars. Ethan. I'm not a single mom anymore. He smiles against my hair. No, baby. You're not. You're our family now. Forever. I lean back into his arms and close my eyes. The little girl who used to cry herself to sleep counting coins. The little boy who only had 1 toy car and a mom who never gave up. We made it. And ladies watching this right now, listen to me. Never ever be ashamed of being a single mom. Never stop fighting. Never close your heart. Because sometimes the door that slams in your face is just making room for the biggest, most beautiful door to swing wide open. Keep going. Your Ethan is coming. Your happy ending is real.